You don't have to do this problem, but if you want to, it makes you better, so go for it. 5.7, inequalities in two triangles. So this first thing we have here is called the hinge theorem. The hinge theorem, if you think of a hinge is at a door. When you're moving a door, that's moving at the hinge. So when I'm looking at this picture, what this is saying is when I have two sides that are congruent on two different triangles, like so, and if I know for sure that angle A, so this first angle right here, is larger than angle X, so the second angle right here, then I also know that the side across from it, so this line BC, is larger than this line YZ. So right here, I can use the hinge theorem. Now, before even looking at the question, I see that my hinge are this line are congruent, and TS is congruent to CB. So again, if I were to have this exact same thing visually right in front of you, that would be kind of like my pincher. This would be my door. Think of the red part as my door. And saying this angle is a box, so that's 90. This one's 98. So this angle right here is larger. That means this side should be larger. So first thing it says is which one is true. AC is equal to ST. Well, there's really nothing that I can say about those two because there's not enough information. It says RS, which is this one right here, is greater than AC. Again, that's not really the information that I can do anything with. AC, so again, this one right here is less than RT. Well, that doesn't make sense because this angle 98 is larger. So AC is greater than RT. Gosh darn it, it's always the last one. So, you know how we have a hinge theorem? We have a converse hinge theorem. Awesome. Right on, radical. It's saying that if I know for sure that one side length is larger than the other side length, that means the angle opposite of that side, is also larger. Again, that's after we know we already have the hinge. So again, think of a hinge as a door. Now these problems are a little bit more complex. First, when I'm looking at this picture, I see that this has to be congruent to itself. So that's right here is my hinge. I'm going to change the color for you. This is my hinge right here for one angle. This is my hinge right here for the other angle. And it's saying, what is the range of possibilities for X? Well, first, since this side length is larger than this side length, this angle is larger. So I could say this right here, this angle is larger than the other angle. So this right here is my upper limit. Why? Because I'm dealing with a larger number. I know the highest number that this angle could possibly be because 60 is larger. And I solve for that. So I add 20 over, that's 80x. That looks real ugly. Divide by 5, which would be 16. So this right here would be my upper limit. Now I can reverse that so it says x is less than 16 or 16 is greater than x. That's the same thing. The other thing, we have a lower limit. When we're talking about triangles, one thing that always has to be true, if you have an angle, it has to be greater than 0. So I could say that 5x minus 20, I know for sure this angle has to be greater than 0. Because if I don't have it greater than 0, then it can't be an angle. So 5x would be greater than 20, so I'd add 20 over, divide by 5, x is greater than 4. So that's my two limits. Here's my upper limit, here's my lower limit. I would think you should try it now. Do you believe in you? I believe in you. I believe you can achieve great things right here. Push pause and try it by yourself. Did you get this? If you didn't, that's okay. We're going to be practicing it in class. Upper limit, 24.5. That means x has to be less than, because again, you can rewrite this as long as you rewrite it so it's pointing at the x, 24.5. Lower limit, x has to be greater than 2. Lower limit, sorry, upper limit, lower limit. Bing bada boom. Oh, what the heck? I thought proofs were going to be all over. Oh, we love proofs though. So it says this angle right here is 100. I don't care if you don't like proofs. You still have to try it or listen or just watch. If you're just watching, you don't know that I'm talking about you right now. So for second proof is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say measure of angle, RUT, is equal to 80. And the reason we can say that is, think about why do we know that's 80? Definition, straight angle. Third statement, I could say RT is less than, so it's saying this length right here is less than RS. And what was that again? Why can we go from angle to side? Hinge theorem. This has nothing to do with you. You don't have to do anything with this. Except look at this cool little ding, 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 ding light bulb. You have a wonderful evening or day, whenever you may be watching this.